The fog is not a sign that your path has vanished. It is a signal that your eyes are no longer the correct tool for navigation. You are not being blocked, you are being guided blind. This period of profound uncertainty, where the future is obscured and the next milestone is invisible, is not a punishment or a mistake. It is a meticulously designed environmental condition engineered to force an evolution in how you perceive and move through reality. Understanding this signal is the key to unlocking your next level of intuitive power and mastering movement in the unknown. In this transmission, we will decode the message in the mist. First, we will examine the fog as a deliberate signal of sensory deprivation, designed to disengage your lower faculties. Second, we will explore the universal principle of the navigational upgrade it initiates within your energetic system. And finally, you will be given the precise protocol for advancing with embodied trust, even when you cannot see the destination. This is the field manual for those chosen to walk by faith, not by sight. The first truth to integrate is that the fog, whether literal or metaphorical, is an act of divine intervention. It is a form of cosmic sensory deprivation. Your entire life, you have been trained to operate based on external evidence. You look for proof. You gather data. You build strategies based on what you can see, measure, and predict. This system has served you, but its operational limits have been reached. You have reached the operational limits of your current blueprint, where the next phase of your journey cannot be mapped, planned, or logically deduced. The universe, in its efficiency, introduces a condition where your primary tool of sight becomes useless. The fog rolls in to deliberately handicap your reliance on external validation. It is a forced recalibration. This principle is manifest in the physical act of driving a car in a dense fog. Your instinct to look far down the road for landmarks is thwarted. Your focus is forced to shrink, to become intensely present. You can no longer navigate by the distant mountain peak, you must navigate by the 10 feet of painted line directly in front of your vehicle. This is the physical manifestation of the spiritual principle. The universe is telling you to stop looking for the 5-year plan. It is commanding you to disengage from the need to see the outcome before you take the first step. This sensory deprivation is not a void, it is a sacred space. It is an incubator designed to starve your logic and feed your intuition. By removing the distraction of a visible future, it creates the perfect conditions for your higher intuitive faculties to come online. You are being taught to feel your way forward, not see it. If decoding these signals as a form of divine communication resonates with you, this is the strategic work we do here. Subscribe to join the collective of those who read the world as a map. So if the universe is deliberately blinding your physical sight, what new form of vision is it demanding you activate? This leads us to the critical principle of the navigational upgrade. Periods of fog are a mandatory system update, recalibrating you from moving by sight to moving by sovereign frequency. Your old hardware, which ran on the operating system of logic and external evidence, is being decommissioned. It is not broken, it is simply obsolete for the territory you are now entering. The new system runs on energetic resonance. This is the upgrade from a paper map to a quantum compass. The paper map requires light to be read and landmarks to be effective. The quantum compass operates in total darkness. It does not point north, it points toward alignment. It guides you based on the resonance of your own core frequency. In a state of fog, you learn to navigate by asking a new set of questions. The old question was, what is the logical next step? The new question is, what step feels most resonant right now? You are learning to trust the subtle pull in your solar plexus, the quiet yes in your spirit, the feeling of expansion that accompanies one choice over another. This is navigation by frequency. It is the recognition that your energy field is a sophisticated guidance instrument, constantly receiving and transmitting data. When you are in the mist, you are meant to tune into this instrument. The mundane experience is choosing a new restaurant in an unfamiliar city. You could spend an hour reading reviews, looking at menus, and cross-referencing maps. This is site-based navigation. Or, you could simply start walking and follow a feeling, a pull, a subtle knowing that leads you down a particular street to a place that feels right. The fog is designed to force you into this latter mode of operation. It is an upgrade that shifts you from being a planner who executes a known strategy to a pioneer who senses the path moment by moment. Recognizing this upgrade is one thing. Actively using the new system to move through the mist requires a specific, disciplined practice. This is not about waiting for the fog to lift, it is about learning the protocol to walk through it. The final stage of this teaching is the protocol for embodied trust. Trust is not a passive feeling of hope, it is an active, operational choice. The core of this protocol is to release the need to see the whole path and instead master the art of taking the next indicated step dash. This is the most crucial skill for navigating the unknown. Your intuitive guidance system, your quantum compass, will never give you a 10-step plan. It is not designed for that. It is designed to give you the coordinates for the very next move that is in perfect alignment with your highest timeline. The next indicated step is often small, illogical, and seemingly disconnected from your ultimate goal. It might be to send a single email. It might be to read a specific book. It might be to sit in silence. It might be to have a difficult conversation. It feels like stepping off a ledge into the mist, with no guarantee of where your foot will land. This is the embodiment of trust. You are acting on the internal signal without any external confirmation. This practice is like walking at night with a small flashlight. The beam only illuminates the few feet of ground directly in front of you. You cannot see your house a mile away. You cannot see the twists and turns in the road ahead. But if you continuously trust the small circle of light and place your foot where it shines, step by step, you will eventually and inevitably arrive at your destination. The fog demands that you treat your intuition as that flashlight. Your job is not to project the beam a mile down the road. Your job is to focus on the one step it is illuminating right now, and to take it. This is how you advance through the mist. You do it one indicated, resonant, and embodied step at a time. You now possess the framework to decode periods of profound uncertainty. The fog is no longer an obstacle, it is an ally. It is not an absence of path, but the presence of a new navigational law. You understand that this condition is a deliberate cosmic signal designed to shut down your reliance on external sight, forcing a mandatory upgrade to an internal, frequency-based guidance system. Your capacity is no longer limited by what you can see. Your new directive is to embody trust, not as a passive hope, but as a strategic protocol, to take the next indicated step, and then the next. You are no longer a victim of the mist, waiting for clarity to be given to you. You are an operator within it, an intuitive navigator equipped to move with sovereign confidence through the unknown. The path through the fog is a sovereign one, but the wisdom gained is for the collective. In the comments below, share one small, next indicated step you are committing to take in trust. Your declaration is an activation for yourself and a permission slip for others to do the same.